All right. Here for everybody. Check in if you're in. If you think we got 5 people registered today. Yeah. But all right. Let's go ahead and get started. People will join in whenever they join in. But rather the situation I'm learning. People don't want the real per se. They just want what they feel. Starting off with the kickoff here. We got the ball first, so we did enough breakdowns on all these different things to realize that we started off pretty decent. Just we left a lot of points on the table in the first half. So right now, starting us off with 2nd and 2, we got trips to the boundary, 5 wide receivers in general. Throw is still a tough catch. What you notice is Wake Forest, when we talked about this, they played off. They tried to keep everything in front to get rid of the big play. 3rd and 7 right here. Got the back. Enough things going on. J Trav does this right here, and what a lot of people don't, it's good and bad. He's able to scramble to extend plays, but man, does it make it tough for a lineman. But Murlock, shout out to him being shorthanded this week. Like Murlock did a really good job of just being available. 5 wide again, 1st and 10. Big time throw right there, just on the dime. Caught it. Portier. He's got curl corner. Maybe a little more. It looks like more of a ran it more like a fade, but great catch, great drop right there. Like just the way he ran it, you obviously know it wasn't just a go route. Great first drive. First drive was 7 plays. Look at here, you got guys wrapping around. I hate fumble meshes. On this drive, there was an interception that should have been thrown, and then this fumble mesh right here. Typically, what happens with a fumble mesh is that the running back is trying to grab the ball and the quarterback's pulling out. You always tell your running backs, don't pull, don't pull. And J Trap should have handed it off anyway, even though the guy, but or maybe let me go back. They had 2 guys on there. It doesn't matter. Bottom line is we got the ball back. This is design run all the way. A lot of people were like, look at the penetration. Hopefully they'll show the replay so I won't have to go. It's 3rd and 11. The defensive, if you look at how the tackles invite the DNs upfield and not barely even touch them, this is definitely draw action all day. So here, look them off, plant, and they got now you have the natural spacing that you want, and now you got a good path here with 21, which I don't even know what he was doing. Just keep running, baby. You don't even have to block. Shout out to my guy Fitz. Finally got a miss, but we gotta get Fitz back, get him back confident. Definitely not supposed to jump over the center. On defense here, watch this. Everybody feels, but then there's still some gaps there, but we just still not getting enough belly in the middle of the offense. But they got the first down here. I think the first drive they had 5 plays, and you can see if you watched it and if you're watching the cold cast, you would see where there were parts where you could predict the big play was coming. Here's look at how great they just folded this pocket right here. That's just great defense. Like our defense, we have 22 sacks on the season. We should have way more, but I think we have one of the for in terms of pressure, we have one of the highest pressured defenses in the nation. Now this is good by Pat. Like look at the hold. There's definitely a hold, but you're still able to get in there creating penetration. There was a gap there for him to release to, but you got to be a really good athlete to be able to get to that. Exactly, Mike Williams. Nowhere to go. That's how you had enough um had enough athletic quarterbacks to realize we gotta get better at that. Now, next couple weeks we don't have that. So right now they're going to 2nd and 5, 11 personnel. There we go, GY. But J Trav keeps it. Just getting the first down. Should have came off tackle, but I mean, who knows? Good job here. Just good guy just over pursues. J Trav does this thing where it looks like he's slipping and falling, but he stays up. I want J Trav to not fight so hard for stuff like this. Like, 3rd and 10, swing route out the backfield. If you're doing it, you should have thrown it immediately. Now you got to scramble. Like, so just like look where his eyes were on this one. So we're here. So you got this guy in motion. We see how far back he is. It's 3rd and 10. He's literally playing off. Let's try to see if we can pick up on some of the reads here. So natural routes to cause havoc. He's coming downhill. But be honest with you, like he's looking here. Probably should have. You got the read, but I see why he's not feeling it. But this guy can't cover both. You probably throw that bitch right where the referee is at. Give your guy a chance to make the catch, even though we have seen, I think later on in this game, he doesn't go attack the. We're not attacking the ball very well. But if I'm not going here, then you have to go on the swing route immediately. Looks off, but I'm not mad at the look off. Protect it. But now you're trying to now it's a scramble drill. You're trying to do some stuff. Toss it to Megamind, catches it, but we don't do much with it. Yeah, they're not gonna call horse collar for us, man. They're gonna get us. They got us for 2 horse collars, I believe. All right, look like we're bring 5 on this 39. Fold in the pocket. He's able to get rid of it. Our defense did a really good. Our defense does a great job of just being with the guy. Again, shout out to Fuller and Sertain. These guys are coached up really, really well. And again, for people who say we don't bring pressure, that looks like pressure to me, guys. Another kick. So showing us 3rd and 2 on the condensed 4 wide. Right there. So see what he was looking at. He's going to Poitier. Not a great, this was not a great throw. let's just see what it was. Why did we look there? The only thing I hate about the condensed version sometimes is that like it just I don't know why how it leaves out so many plays. So right here is what we got. Let's run the play. Looks like double slants and it is mirroring. Obviously, these two guys are taking this guy. You got to look at where the linebacker is going, but let me see. Go back half a step. Yeah, so this guy is going toward the inside slot receiver. What we got here on the top of the we got post, we got a pick route basically. But really, when this looking at where this linebacker is, he probably should have came to Keon in this situation. But I it's not a bad throw. I mean, it's not a bad read, it's a bad throw with J Trap. J Trap's got to throw it in front of Portier right here. He throws it behind him. Don't know what happened while we got to that. But I love when DBs do that whole thing where it makes it look like they did something when it was clearly the quarterback, some kind of miscommunication or bad mechanics, whatever it is. But again, that's another drive where there's two drives we're driving here, and we don't make anything happen with it. Now, here's a great situation right here at Florida State's in. There's not a lot of great plays for 1st and 10 from your 1 yard line. Mastromato would get the special teams player of the week if it were up to me. A lot of good solid punts. Like that's like I would even argue that that's like the you gotta go 99 and a half yards to score on that. That's a tough road to hoe for anybody. Shout out to Jarian on the effort. So right here, 3rd and 8, a lot of bad that can go down. I just really wish we could have got home and got a pick. This would have been great. Good defense, nonetheless. Need our defense to score more, get more turnovers, get more sacks. Hopefully, this back half of this last 4 games, we're gonna see Florida State turn up in a way we've never seen it before. Thought we had a chance to see Keon do something. 2nd and 1. I just think we had a great run the play before that. I really wish they would have shown that one. But then this one right here is just not great. Let's look at let's look at what happened here. So this is just stretch. So everybody got blocks. This guy, we just have a guy shoot the gap. All right. So to be honest with you, it's 2nd and 1. I've got Todd Feely, and he's got this guy right here, 29, I believe, blocked on the edge. There's nobody else out here. It's a stretch. I don't give a damn what's going on right here. Try to get there. You have a better chance of getting there. The problem is, it's not. It's actually he's actually doing what you're coached up to do on a stretch. So when these guys aren't down, so Smith should have the angle on him because the tackle, excuse me, My bad. Ain't much going on to it. But basically, good defense. Good defense. 3rd and 5. Got crossing patterns. I like the now route and just run. I just wish Trey would have just. I mean, he ended up doing it later on, but on the screen. But Trey, you got to just catch that and stretch that, baby. 3rd and 8. 3-man rush. Picked up pretty good. Let's go back. Look at what the again. It's not always the line when it comes to what's looking like pressure. So long developing routes. So they're in a zone. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me go back. See if we can see where everybody's at before the play. All right. Two. Too high. Is that a guy up there? Is that a is that a it can't be a guy. Yeah, so we had 3 wide receivers up top. All right. Just not the greatest camera angle. Go back. So again, this is easier to diagnose after the fact. So we got 3 wide receivers up top here. 1, 2, 3 DBs. Too high. So boom. So we got 3 coming, 2 linebackers. They're in the zone. We got crossing patterns. We have time. All he has to do is I would have climbed the pocket, hit this guy right here coming across. Yeah, easier said than done. So you got the drag. You also see how these guys come here. You've got this route, but his eyes are locked here. That's probably where his reads are telling him to go. So not mad at it. Just didn't work. Shit happens sometimes. Our line doesn't struggle against 3 down fronts. Um, and Damian Adams puts out a good tip. Now shout out Tits for Fits. There's a lot of convo from some about how our line can struggle against 3-man fronts. Um, it's not so much as a struggle, it's about passing it off. And you still only have but so much time where you can block. Jay Trav has a ton of time. It's just guys aren't necessarily open. Now, the struggle with 3 down fronts or odd man fronts is that the less declared linemen there are, the harder it is for your hold on, let me pause this real quick. The harder it is for you to declare who's blocking who. So like if I got a nose, it's always hard to block a nose with a center, but I know my center's gonna block him. Got 2 ends, I know my tackles are gonna go there. But where is that extra pressure gonna come from? And typically teams aren't just sending 3, they're bringing pressure and you don't know where it's coming from. So for example, if it's just 3 down linemen and they're bringing linebackers up the middle, boom, easy. My guards take that. But what if they bring the pressure off of the edge? Does my guard drop back to go pick up the corner or linebacker blitzing? Do we fan out? What you're doing in that is you're creating space, and with more space, you're creating opportunities for the better athlete, which is the linebacker, or in some cases the D lineman to be able to get to the quarterback. So we haven't given up a lot of sacks on the season. Actually, not as you mentioned this. Curious to see issue sacks ranking. Curious to know where we rank team. Oh, that's the defensive statistics. All right. Those penalties, first downs offense, fumbles lost, fumble recovery, passing offense, passing yards, punt returns. So here we go. Sacks allowed. So let's see where we're at. Miami's ranked pretty high. They're the 11th in the nation. Florida State is we have given up 10 sacks this season. So take with that what you will. That has us in a long tie for 21st. A lot of teams that have given up a lot more sacks than us. So when people say struggle, I always ask them what they mean. Now, here's where we finally got caught napping. Now, I saw somebody post on Facebook that this is Azaria Thomas's fault. Guys, realize we play man coverage. So in man coverage, AZ's job is this wide receiver right here. Our job is to make sure we're filling holes. So we got to fill a gap here, and this guy's got to come scrape over. If nothing else, we have this linebacker. So that's what I mean, the safety. So this play should not have been made happen. Actually, AZ did his job by making that guy redirect into there. Let's go back to it. It's actually what we would all you asked. So we see this pull. We actually see our DN doing a good job of setting the edge. Here's where it messes up at. This is me being a little biased. So right here, this linebacker, come right here, fill that gap. There's a puller coming there. You feel that you spill this, and it's good. Now you've got one, two, three guys to be able to make the tackle. Instead, you got a bunch of people slowing up and not taking on the puller. And now this is where you get a big run. Now, this is the cool thing about our speed. So we got guys running this down. One of the big plays made. Even better angles here. Shaheem, I'll give Shaheem like it's just a lot of people to blame. 28 first and 10. Now, do you see that? This is again one play earlier in this play. This is exactly how you coach it up, man. One play later, we literally show how you're supposed to defend this. So we got the puller coming in. You see here, he's blitzing off the edge, kicks that guy out, stops. You see what happens when you do that? All you're doing is you're literally coming off the edge. You're seeing it, and you're stopping you spill the puller. It fucks up the whole play. Let your teammates make the tackle. It's called unselfish football. Second and 11. Bring it four. I actually got cooked right there. How do we get caught sleeping right here? This is busted coverage right here. Was this the guy? No. Trailing. DJ Lundy. That's your guy. Especially being in man coverage. DJ Lundy fucked it up right there. First and goal. This is just man ball right here. When they want to, man, they're ferocious. I just really wish we would this is not even necessarily lack of consistency. It's just I think this is when they score right here. Yeah. They just went wide on us. We're there. Just don't finish the block. Just don't finish the drill. And I think Shaheem gets hurt on this one. But this is where you just gotta finish, man. People give touchdown. This is where the young guy, boom, right here, playing a read, just come downhill. It's third and goal. I'd rather attack and fail attacking than playing back. Like there's nowhere else to play. Force them to force the tackle. You see the space. Just shoot your shot a little earlier and attack it across with your hat toward across the ball. Like just a lot of bad technique on that one. But hey, it is what it is. What's cool is every time we get it seems like anytime somebody scores, we about to get a big play on offense. All right, good fake run. See the blitzer coming. Did a much better job on screen game. Now you got here you go, Rodney. Just stay, keep your feet, baby. Which is odd that I don't even know why Wake Forest decided to try to become aggressive at this point. You should have just kept playing the game the way you play it. Second and 5, catch and throw. Make a guy miss. This is just what we do. Was that seatbelt dude? Just smack him right there. That's the way to get your stiff arm in. Keon Coleman is just a cheat code. Boom, right here. Give him the respect. Make a guy miss. Slap him down. Seatbelt might have lost a little bit of money on this game. Man, you play off. It's funny because I was telling we have that play with Jamie French, and I was telling Jamie, I'm like, this is where you make your money at. Like if you could catch it, make a guy miss, and then accelerate, man, there's a lot of money to be made in that. 4 down look. Well, basically 4 down look for us with stand up in. Again, look at this spilling. Y'all see it? It's a thing of beauty when it's done right. Unselfish football right here. So boom, Fisk here activated. You see the guy blocked down. You take on the guy, even though actually that was kind of selfish. Was that verse? But he slowed him down enough for Patrick Payton to be able to get the backside. Now hold on, man. Let me go back here. Check this out because Payton, you shouldn't have been able to make that tackle. Okay. All right. So he shouldn't have. But you see what we this is a hell of a good shot, Fuller. Give my dog Fuller some props on this. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, how does the backside defensive end make this play, even though it was great by the front side group of people slowing this down? But look at what we're doing right here. We bring that extra pressure. We bring the pressure off the edge. Got this guy creeping here to get this wide receiver covered. Oh man, it's just a great coverage right there. Great coverage call, great play call. I was sitting there like, damn, they gonna catch us. Now Pat was able to play. Basically, it was a stunt that way. So Pat was able to make that Greens blitzing off the edge to account for the quarterback or basically outside contain. Safety's going over the top to help with coverage. 3rd and 18. Got press at the bottom of the screen. Jarian looking like he about to say, fuck it. Nah, Jarian's in coverage. We got a little stunt action going in. Bend the bubble. Boom, right there. Good job. Omar Graham Jr. was basically shadowing the guy. They were bubbling it in. Got the sack. Patrick Payton's here. Little TT stunt. Is that Ayo? No, that was not Mo Smith. Malcolm Ray. Come on, don't get. We don't want to see you get put in your back. But look at this. This is seatbelt action right here. Everybody wants to know what we're going to do against the slot receiver. You just saw what we're going to do against Reposado. Double the slots, double the sluts. When you got a fuller D, you can double the sluts. All right. Getting ready to go down and score again. Got a GY, good kick out there. That's on the back. I mean, could the hole have been bigger? Yeah, but you got to accelerate through that, baby. Let's look at this again. So we got somebody here. Oh, leakage right there, but that's kicked out. You just don't want to be. You don't want to be bailing here like this. Who is that getting kind of pushed back a little bit? Guard pulls. Need to get, but still, there's enough space there. Kicks. If that's a little bit blocked, you got a great. Ooh, wow. Y'all see that seam? It'll get there. I'm not a fan of that blocking up there by the right tackle. The more I look at it. That's 63. Who's 63 for us? Doing it again. J Draft should have pulled, but it's 30 30. All right. So I get it, right? We got a holding penalty on that one. But what's wild is this. It's 3rd and 38, guys. Watch this pull. Like we pull, man. We still running for days. Still a big run though. Went from having something to nothing. All right. 1st and 10. 4 down look. Somebody looking like they're coming off the edge. And definitely that. Ooh, get there a little quick, almost. This is a hell of a. Did they throw the flag on us? Yeah, I remember that one. It's the reason why they threw the flag on us on that one. A lot of people were questioning that, but Buddy just didn't turn around. But we should have got that sack right here. Give me that. Boom. I thought they were going to get us on another horse collar right there, but luckily we didn't. Oh, Byers is 63. Yeah, Byers. Probably seen better film. Once Jared Verse tasted that first sack, man, Jared Verse is going to get a couple more two-sack games. I think Miami's going to be a game where he really comes out again. Nice swap. Nice swap. And then boom. Yeah, that hand clap. He didn't have a chance, 96. There we go. Fake the screen one way. Oh man, I didn't realize that. It was a double screen. And then just gathering your steps up and just accelerating feet on contact. People just not wanting to make tackles. And then just what he could do better than a lot of running backs is once he gets going, you ain't catching him. He could have just kept going the way he was going, but he just made nine just have to suffer a little bit. This was kind of dirty. Oh man. We got to play like this at Mandarin. We call it it's basically Bama. So our wide receiver, we have the wide receiver screen up at the top, and then we got the B laser at the bottom. So it's a two-way go. It's wherever the quarterback wants to go with the ball. These guys playing off, it makes for the receiver screen to be difficult. So they got enough numbers over here. So they don't have the numbers here. So we should get a kick out here. Like these linemen just got to be able to move a little faster. And that's to their credit, that'd be the D line, the defense not being as aggressive. So, whatever. Touchdowns got scored. What's crazy is this game right now at this point should be a 40-point game. We left so many points on the board in the first quarter, but just here is just when it gets cracked wide open. And way to gather your feet and not fall like Rodney Hill did earlier, and then just accelerate off to the races. Look at that knee drop. This is just textbook. Knees up, toe up, covering ground, skedaddling. Mind you, 2 touchdowns in 8 minutes after RJ Young or RY Young decides that he wants to talk shit. Got four here, three linemen with a stand-up end, little ET stunt right there. Um, Good blocking right here. Great secondary. This is a coverage sack right here. And that was on we gave that to Farmer. Reverse. Now it's third down. Guys, we got three wide. This is the problem. Two white wide receivers. These guys are just in the draws. Well, you got one right here. He had a guy open, but he probably wasn't looking at a direction. That pressure was coming there. So where's his? Let's look at where he's at. Yep, he's looking to his left. Yeah, so he can't even see his guy open, and it's too late when he turns that way. He's covered, and he wants to throw it, but he's going to get hit, and so now he's sacked. 3rd and 12. 4 down lineman. Bring 6. This is how you turn around, look for to play the ball so you don't get the same penalty that Shaheem got. It's great coverage right there. It's good coverage there by Green. Let's try to get one more touchdown here, guys. Third and one. Love the little dump off routes. I just think when we get third and short, we use the short game as as a short passing game as like a run game. You get third and short, man. As soon as they make the break, dump that ball off to the tight end or the fullback, tight end or the running back. Excuse me. First and 10 here. They bring four. It's picked up. Plenty of time. Climbs the pocket. This is the great drop right there. Again, that's Bell again, right? Standing on business. Just he had two really good throws to our tight end where there's just dimes. One to Murlock here and coming up a little bit later. This is Coleman right here to the touchdown on seatbelt. And we had a play like this later on to 21 where he just drops it. But you got to like one-on-one back shoulder fade should be one of the most difficult things to defend. So boom, he's taking away the slant. And really look at this hand, look at the hole. And again, universal sign of I fucked up is when he did that, but we scored a touchdown anyway, so it doesn't matter. Great coverage. They know what's going on. The ball's going away quick. What's cool about it is he keeps his hands down until the last moment. So the DB can't even play his hands. So like literally, if you come up, they can knock your hands down. But look, at just boom, last moment brings them up, touchdown. That's when you got an explosive offense. Um, and good things can happen to you out the gate really quickly. Third and 10, minute four, trips down low, four down linemen, bringing four with a spy. Spy is looking for the gap, sees it coming. Now you just go make the tackle. My comp for Bland for Green is Bland in Dallas, capable of being a nickel in the league. Also, I can agree with that. One of the things about being in the NFL is very few star players and a lot of role players. If you can learn how to play your role, you'll play in the NFL for a long time. And Keon, just keep coming to the sideline, baby. Keon catches that punt, but he ain't really great at just making things happen. Like if it ain't just there. So here we go. A lot of hand fighting on that one. 24-point second quarter basically put the game away. So Fitz missed the last one that mattered. Starting off the third quarter, watch this, boom, boom. Now, this is where we got a little selfish. A lot of holds right here. Hopefully, let's see if they'll go back and show this. And we've shown so many times when they've done it properly that it stinks when we see them not do it right. All right. So here we got the GY. We got a guy, actually, we got two guys here blocking. This is interesting. So he's climbing, but you got two guys crashing down and nobody's scraping. Only one person is supposed to crash down. We're supposed to have a guy scraping right here. Gotta have that guy scraping right there. but it's a good amount of holes on that. But it's also bad defense. I mean, bad discipline on the defense right there. Sucks. They're coached to be in. They're in the position to make the plays. They're just not doing what they're coached to do. But you it doesn't become a catastrophic play. You stop it. Slow mesh, holding it, gets rid of it. This drive, it looked like they were doing some things. Now that should have been a face mask. I've seen guys get called for that. Like he definitely had his hand on that face mask a little bit, but whatever. 2nd and 8 right here. Slow mesh. This is how you blow up the slow mesh right there. Got to get to the QB though. And when we stop guys behind the line of scrimmage, man, we got to be able to do more. Okay. First and 10. Pickups here. This is like right there. You can't. You got to see what happened to verse. That's why when anybody like, that's why I always tell people you can't blame refs. I've come to see a lot of stuff where you can't blame them because you have your chances and you got to be able to take them. You got to be able to take them when you get them. But watch this. This is an egregious hold. All right. So watch the bottom of the screen verse. Like that right there alone, if a referee sees that, he should be throwing a flag. Verse would have easily made that sack. They tacked on 15 with that. So again, bringing the pressure. It just stinks how many almost sacks we've had. Quarterbacks be standing in that pocket, man, taking that punishment. Gotta give them salutations on that, man. A salute on that. 1-on-1 right here, 3rd and goal. Bringing the pressure right here. That's how you do it, Tatum Bethune. That is how you do it, Tatum Bethune. But you just gotta win. Gotta win. 14 straight games, 30 plus points or more, man. I don't think we even appreciate how dominant that is. Look down on my phone. Yeah, I don't really like that play call right there. Not the greatest one. They're highlighting this play. See what we have here. That's again Roddy. Boy, don't nobody have more brain farts than him, boy. 3rd and 13. Bring him 3, 2 spies on J Trav. Plenty of time. Just kind of got to want that one. Got to be more aggressive on the ball of that. Again, when anybody who says we struggle with three down, Damien, just like like ask them to define what they mean by struggle. Like it's harder to pick up people in the running game, but like we definitely not struggling in the passing. The one thing I don't like, the biggest critique I have is I don't like the lulls in our offense. Like so, we scored no points in the third quarter. We had 9 point Wake Forest and had nine. Right here was just a great all the stuff about the slow mesh that's annoying, but everything that's right about how to defend it. I think they hit us with 15 on this for slamming them down. I think that was a little sassy on that one. 4 down look here, bringing pressure. 4 down, 4 down look here. I just hate when we don't get the pressure, and I just don't like the way those things look. But good coverage there. Back on offense, pull out, nice sit back and nice throw, catch. You gotta catch. This has got to be a touchdown. This is like this was annoying. We ended up not scoring on this drive, but like just just look at that, man. Perfectly executed. Everybody's picked up. Throw the ball. You got them, and now you just got to pick your feet up and just haul butt. Like just keep running on that angle. Keep going down the post angle. Jakai's one of our fastest players. You got to be able to. That's got to be six right there. And then we got tacked on a little bit with J Trav with the roughing the passer. Now it's the back. No, this isn't the back shoulder throw. Throw it quick to get the first. You got to be able to get this first down. I like the enthusiasm, like not getting tackled, but we got to be able to get this first down right here. I think they lined them up short. Third and 8. Quad that we got 5 wide. Ah man. I think it would have been out of bounds anyway because his feet had flew out of bounds. But he did a much better job of taking away squeezing down the space on that one. Oh, Fitz is this the one Fitz missed? Yeah. There we go right here. You got to get that. They call this horse collar. It's good defense again. This their scoring drive, like some of these bigger drives that they've had, have had some assistance. 31. Just gotta get there a little bit earlier. It's just a good pass right here. Caught us. Sometimes this will happen. This will happen from time to time when you're playing D1 athletes. I see you, Keem. Bring in four. Push the pocket back. We just got to get somebody. Got to get there. Somebody's got to get there. This guy's running for his life. Then once you get inside of this position, man, Damien, I forgot what did Bud say? You said real talk. I've heard Bud say it. So got here. Somebody's got to squeeze down the other side of that. Sometimes I don't think Peyton is like loafing. It just looks like he's loafing sometimes, but like I don't know what to tell him on that. I wouldn't even know how to coach him properly on that one. Second and goal. Peyton's good play, damn good player though. Boom, initial stop, but just good tough run, man. Good tough run. All right, they went for two, and then boom. This is just the defense that I expect. Look at Fisk, just a man. Like this is, I think, it's not even disappointing. It's like I think people are looking for more plays like that from Fisk, and what he's doing just doesn't show up a lot. But he's doing really good this year. Third and two. I love the quick. Again, this is no different than running a quick stretch. Get it to your big tight end or your athletic tight end. Get up the field. Keep the chains moving. I love this. This is basically that's basically your running game. Fake the run here. Roddick is out there protecting. Plenty of time. Jay Trav just decides I'm going to use my legs. I'm the best player on this fucking football field. He slides. Is this the one that slides? No. Nope, got the first down. I think it would have been easier. It's an easier path to get to what he wanted, but he got it. So whatever. About to take this game. About to make this game over. Second and four. 11 personnel. Pass all the way again. We got three down linemen. Plenty of times at the back of his drop, throws it, drops a dime to Murlock, and just gets us right here in scoring position. We got three down linemen. I mean, it doesn't look pretty. I don't think. Again, I just it's not. If you go watch the film, like Jay Travis all fucking day to throw. Now it does make you. It makes it a little bit more difficult in the run game, but it's really not. I don't know how they practice or how they drill, but basically, you should have rules. If there's nobody on the line of scrimmage, climb up or go look the block. But we drilled stuff a little bit different. So here we go, right here. J Trav sets his feet. These are the things that J Trav makes it like really difficult for. And he got cute right here. Damn near got us a fumble. Like this is why just like J Trav sometimes makes like when he's about to scramble, it's hard to block for that guy because you don't know if he's where he's at and that defender is moving. It's almost like you have no choice but to hold. Like right there, he just put the guy in a precarious position, and then he almost made a bad decision worse, trying to, try to make it into an incomplete pass. But luckily, his knee hit the ground. And the ball was going forward anyway, so it was a forward movement, so it looked like a throw, so it wasn't really going to be considered a fumble. And this is just good running right here. That's exactly what it is. When you got to scramble the quarterback, it's tough because you don't know where the hell they at. Let's go back and look at this view. I love beautiful runs. All right. So we got GT pull, kick, boom, boom, perfect. And this is just running. This is just great running. This is the, shit. I want to watch that again. Do you think they're gonna show the replay? They got to show the replay, right? This peach tape right here, man. Here, GT 75 hits 30. Guard comes. My bad. That was CG. Oh man, back. Hold on, back. Was that Mo Smith in 75? That ain't what I meant to do. Yeah, my bad. That was GT. So 75 and what's the 63? Good job. And then kicks it out. I normally talk about how impatient Trey Benson is. He was extremely patient on this one right here. And it worked. I really think we might have cured our running, the cure for our bad running game. See here. So it was a little, he slowed it down a little bit. See. So he took the jab step, shuffle, as opposed to take the jab step and then run. So it's just little tweaks, man. Little tweaks. Little tweaks just made that so much, so good. Kick the field goal. Just another sack. And got Tate. If there's any question about who our quarterback is next, man, come on. And to be honest with you, this should have been who caught that? That should have been caught and then come across the grain. Guys got to know how to get some yak. Tate just had that thing spinning it. That thing coming with so much confidence. Good catch. Should go outside of that. Go right outside of that blocker, man. That's Williamson. You got to be able to got you on that post, got you on that clean. You just gotta be able to get around your teammate who's got a good block for you. 81 got a good block for you. You gotta get to the next level. 30 23, not a lot of good plays for 30 23. Plenty of time. Now you just run. Now there was a hole there. All right, man. I mean, the game, man. Anybody got any questions or anything? Just probably one of our best performances of the season. Scored three of the 4 quarters. You prefer that you're in the dominating games that you don't get blanked in any of the 3 quarters, but you should have scored more points in the first. Definitely had opportunities in the third where you kind of just misfired and the game could have been over a little bit quicker. But outside of that, man, as I told you guys, it looked like basically every Wake Forest game except for when they played the team good. So on that note, man, we'll see you guys on Thursday where we do the breakdown of Pitt. Hopefully that'll be short and sweet. Going on toward victory. Um, Appreciate you guys for chopping it up with me. We will see you guys on Big Games BS tomorrow at 9:30. And any questions that you guys have during the week, please feel free to hit me up. Please feel free to share. Y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday.